the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
Over the past 5 games, his assist totals have been slipping. He and his teammates just don't seem to be clicking right now. Hopefully that's something he can correct tonight.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Dyson Daniels. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Kamare in at the 4-man spot. And for New York, Rudy Gobert is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Well, you talk about some teams that are stacked in the East, Doris. This is the game to watch.
Yeah, you get the sense of both teams know there is a mental edge perhaps a win would give them should they come out of this on top. We expect both teams to figure big time in the Eastern Conference playoff picture.
Now here's Robinson. Pass to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Drained it for 2 points.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Here's Kamare. Back to Doncic. Thompson with the block. Durant surveying the D. Rebound Toronto. Now Doncic. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. To the paint. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Now here's Durant. Tightly guarded. And Durant with the big finish.
KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
Here's Toronto with the ball. 4-point game. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Outside Durant. Picked by Gobert. Shoots. Second chance effort. And is blocked.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Here's Kamare, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Toronto shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
And Doris, when you think about Kevin Durant, certainly a prolific scorer, but that's not the whole story.
What I love the most, I think, BA, about Kevin Durant is how much he loves playing the game of basketball. His availability is never in question as long as there is some measure of health. The work he puts in consistently. Anyone who's ever seen his routine, teammates, coaches, front office staff, they are in awe of the commitment to his craft.
Now here's Durant. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pass to Doncic. Now here's Duren. Here's Kamare. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And Allie LaForce spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Allie.
I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
And Allie, thanks.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
From deep, here's Doncic. And Durant with the block. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. Number 1, the Knicks. 4th, the Raptors.
These teams fuel their offense by creating turnovers that lead to open floor opportunities.
And the Knicks with the possession here. They trail by 3. Caruso, right side. Oh, they get a hand on it. To the inside. Loses his grip. Clanks the lob.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Hunter. Hunter, the screen. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's New York with a rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And here is Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And again, the Knicks missing. Here's Daniels. Yet to see a basket. Here's Doncic. Ooh, Robinson with a block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Now here's Robinson. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
Rudy Gobert has been consistently great on the defensive end of the floor as a rim protector and shot blocker.
And the Knicks making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Wiggins, he's checked in for Toronto. The Raptors with a lead. Doncic passes to Duren. Good work defensively by Robinson.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Well, Doris, you look back over the history of the NBA, hard to find a better scorer than KD.
Oh, BA, he is unequivocally on the short list of the greatest scorers the league has ever seen. You think about guys, when you think about KD, guys that can create their own shot and hit from anywhere on the floor. You couple that with the size and the release point and the skill with the ball. Kevin Durant is a problem, folks.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, an offensive player like Luka expects the contact. He's anticipating it, so it doesn't bother him. That's a big-time finish.
Now here's Gobert. Up top, Thompson. Over Hunter. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
All right, I'm told we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, joining us now with the latest news. Shams, what's the update?
Thank you, B.A. Closing in on the trade deadline, it's the Wizards front office getting things done. They were searching for a spark plug, so they went out and got Russell Westbrook. The former MVP is still one of the best athletes in this league, but they also acquired Westbrook for his leadership. He's a guy young players still look up to.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's DiVincenzo. No points so far. Gobert passes to Durant. And he gets the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 1.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
Doncic against DiVincenzo. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Durant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 3-point New York lead.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Back to Doncic. Hunter, a screen on DiVincenzo. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's New York with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Down low. Here's Robinson. There's the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last. And some changes here for New York. Lopez, he's checked in for Robinson. Bol comes in for Rudy Gobert. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Durant. Left side, DiVincenzo. Nails it from 3.
I just love the ball movement.
And so here is Toronto. 6-point game. Pass to Hunter. Over Markkanen. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Hunter's got his second basket of the night.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And here's Thompson for 3. Jackson Davis grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The kick out to Williams. 4-3. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
New York has gone 1 of 4 from deep. DiVincenzo, pass to Bol. Now here's Lopez. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And Williams has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. And now the Knicks on the break. Bol with it. Now Wiggins defending. Thompson outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lopez. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Lauri Markkanen.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Caruso, he's checked in for New York. The Raptors also with a sub. Kamara, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Well, the Raptors shooting only 35% so far in this quarter. Hawkins, the pass to Wiggins. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And so here is Toronto. Outside, Williams. Thompson with a steal. Over Williams. Shot's good by Thompson. And the Knicks lead by 3. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Just 4 to shoot. Williams from long range hits the trifecta. Williams has got 6.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Pass to Bol. Markkanen from long range gets the 3 to fall.
And how about the response by Markkanen? Made free on one end, he comes right back for his own team. Love it.
Here's Hawkins. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's Williams. The three is up. Buries it from three. 9 points in the game.
3-point goal.
1 minute left in the first quarter. Caruso, the pass to Bowl. Lets the three fly. Thompson, no good. And here are the Raptors now. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Caruso. No points yet. Markkanen outside. The three. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, here's Williams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead. Hunter against Markkanen. Pass to Bowl. On the wing, Caruso. Will it go? On target from range. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Raptors up 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
So for Toronto right now, we've got Trayce Jackson-Davis. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Hawkins in at the point. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
And so he hits both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Caruso outside. Pass to Bowl. Now Lopez. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Oh, the soft touch from Markkanen, the 7-footer.
Well, this has always been Lauri Markkanen's calling card, right? A 7-footer who can space the floor with that 3-point shooting ability.
Wiggins with it. Williams finds Wiggins. Jackson-Davis a screen. The drive by Wiggins. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. Wiggins drops them both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
New York trailing. Caruso outside. Pass to Lopez. Williams grabs the board. Toronto's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's 3-point contest. many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You look at Doncic, he's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Knicks. Pass to Wiggins. To the inside. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. In third, New York.
Offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really, over the last month.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Caruso with the ball for the New York Knicks. And at home for the next one, it'll be Oklahoma City pulling in. And they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense. Caruso's got 5 points.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
This one for 3. Hawkins can't get it to go. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And here's Bol. He's scoreless. Lopez in the post. Jackson Davis on him. The Raptors shooting only 42%. Pass to Kamari. Solid defense from Bol. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Caruso against Williams. And here's Lopez.
When he's healthy, Brook Lopez is someone you have to game plan for. This is a huge presence on the floor who uses his length, his size to great advantage.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Covington's checked in for Caruso. The Raptors also with a sub. Sasser's checked in for Kamara. Oh, there's the alley. Lopez with the steal. Outside, DiVincenzo. Down low. Here's Lopez. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Marcus Sasser.
Don't you love how comfortable Brook Lopez looks inside? Even when he knows contact is coming, he simply goes right through it.
New York making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Martin, he's checked in for Toronto. Burks comes in for Sasser. And Lopez drops them both.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Here's Burks. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Wiggins outside. Basket's good. Wiggins has got 6 here in the quarter. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Bol. It's Markkanen on the wing. Williams defending. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Burks. Beyond the arc. Bol grabs the board. The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. To the right side. Here's Joseph. Still no points. With the floater. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Williams misses. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. DiVincenzo against Burks. The three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Martin outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Ooh, powered down with both hands. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Now here's DiVincenzo making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Here's Markkanen. Ooh, Markkanen powers through the contact inside.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Wiggins. Williams with it. It's guarded by Markkanen. And Donte DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Lopez. Rudy Gobert comes in for Bull. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Markkanen. And it's Klay Thompson in for Joseph. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Hunter comes in for Wiggins. Daniels is checked in for Martin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Burks.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Williams against Thompson. Outside, DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. The three, DiVincenzo. Rebound, Toronto. Duren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Daniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That free throw, no good.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. For New York, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Thompson outside. Pass to Gobert. Here's the three. Rebound, Toronto.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one.
I think obviously the shot blocking skills are the first thing you think of when you think of Mitchell Robinson. But this guy is showing signs of improving on the offensive end as well.
Caruso, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And Toronto also making a switch. Kamara's checked in. Controls the rebound and the putback.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Caruso, pass to Gobert. And here's Robinson. Thompson outside to the middle. Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
And the dunk by Duren.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Hunter on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Kamari, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Now here's Durant. Tight defense on him. For three. And again, New York with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Doncic. Right side, Hunter. On the wing, Daniels. Duran with a screen on Thompson. Clock at 6. Here's Daniels. Shoots over Thompson. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Hunter with the rebound. Toronto trailing. Pass to Doncic. Robinson with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Caruso. Got a hand on it. Hunter against Thompson. And here's Doncic outside. And it's New York with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Robinson passes to Durant. Here's Doncic. And Luka finishes it off at the rim.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
Up top, Robinson. Back to Durant. Minute 32 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Robinson. Gobert up top. 5 on the clock. Thompson outside. Goes back up. Durant's shot is off.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
To the paint. Here's Duran. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Durant. Pass to Gobert. Now Robinson. Outside Durant. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Victor Oladipo and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
The 3, Durant at the arc. KD drains it.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Over Robinson. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 11.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Raptors leading by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Thibodeau, and Coach, the rebounding differential not in your favor. What do you...
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the 3rd quarter here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
They were sloppy, gave the ball away too much, and that comes down to one thing: focus.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shaq. I was distracted. Focus.
Did you say something, Shaq?
Yeah, my focus was deterred.
What did you say something, Kenny?
What?
Yeah, I said focus. I said focus, not I want to kiss. Focus.
Okay, fellas, now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
All of them have serious talent, and they have endurance. They can shoot all day, rack after rack.
Yeah, when these guys get on a roll, they don't. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second-half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Oh, he's been their defensive anchor so far, stifling shots left and right.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Raptors lead by 3. Kevin Durant is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. A strong finish by Doncic.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Outside Robinson. Back to Durant. And that one good. Durant's got 23 points.
The screen doesn't earn him a ton of breathing room. Turns out he doesn't need it.
Pass to Kamari. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's Daniels. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Right side Durant. It's not going to go for him. Raptors lead by 5. To the middle. Hunter in the post. Defended by Thompson. Here's Doncic. Off the left rim and out.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Caruso outside. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Boy, that's a dunk we'll see for a while. Rudy Gobert, a little sauce on that one.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Hunter. Takes a step back. Here's Doncic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he makes the first.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
That one's no good.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
Robinson finds Durant. Caruso outside. Thompson outside. No good from outside.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Down low. And the dunk by Duren.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
Knicks trail by 6. Caruso outside. Screen by Robinson. Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
He put put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Daniels. Back to Doncic. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Caruso. Back to Robinson. Caruso with it. Now Robinson, guarded by Doncic. On the wing, Thompson. Fires the 3. Duren with a rebound.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Doncic against Robinson. 18 feet out. It's good. Doncic has got 16 points.
Well, you see what the defense wants to give up there. Luka more than comfortable in the mid-range.
Here's Durant. Rebound, Toronto. That'll be their 2nd of 3 games total on this road trip. Hunter against Thompson. Hunter, good. And now an 8-point Raptor lead. The Knicks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Here's Robinson. Gobert up top, covered by Duren. Caruso with the bucket.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. 6-point lead. Pass to Kamari. Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. Robinson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Here's Duren. 14 points for him. Shot clock at 2. Kamari, no good. Knicks trail by 6. Outside Robinson. Pass to Thompson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, a chance to tack on one more for Klay Thompson. Hard-nosed play, guys.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Toronto leading by 3. Pass to Daniels. Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Caruso, the pass to Gobert. Now Caruso lets it go. Hunter with the rebound. Here's Doncic. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
And he sinks the second. Now here's Durant. 23 points in the game. Outside Robinson. Pass to Thompson. Let's go with a 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Here's Daniels. Now here's Doncic. Robinson defending. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
This guy's such a tough cover. Doncic generates so much offense in so many ways.
And some changes here for New York. Lopez comes in for Durant, and Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Robinson. Williams is checked in for Toronto. Pass to Gobert. Now Markkanen. rebound by the Raptors. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now. Doncic against Caruso. Duren with a screen on Caruso. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Markkanen. Here's Gobert. Thompson outside. Over Williams. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Gobert. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Great dime by Gobert. Scans the floor well to find his teammates.
Doncic against Caruso. Nice finish from Luka.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for New York. Wiggins, he's checked in for Toronto. Hawkins comes in for Luka Doncic. Gobert finds Lopez. Here's Thompson. 3-pointer. The offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Oh, Gobert rocking the rim.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Here's Hawkins. DiVincenzo covering. Markkanen against Hunter. Duren with a screen on Markkanen. Pass to Hawkins. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Lopez, the screen. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors. And right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. Second, the Raptors.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Bol, he's checked in for New York. The Raptors also with a sub. Jackson Davis is checked in for Duren. First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him.
Trace Jackson Davis at the line. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Knicks trail by 8. DiVincenzo with it. Markkanen outside. From outside the arc. Second shot opportunity. And Lopez gets it to go. He's got 5.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Jackson Davis with it. Markkanen's there. Wiggins outside. The 3-pointer off the mark. New York has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Lopez in the post. Jackson Davis on him. Misses the baby hook. Toronto leading by 6. Here's Hawkins. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Outside Hunter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
They've also done a heck of a job at the free throw line tonight. Good aggression has led to a number of easy chances and points at the line.
Markkanen outside. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Wiggins. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 7-point differential. Pass to Hawkins. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Lopez. And New York shooting the ball at 43% from the field. To the inside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, you love Lopez's effort. This guy dunking is easy for him, right? He's close to the rim, 7 foot. Come on now.
Throws it up high. Williams misses.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Jackson Davis. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Rejected by Lopez. Markkanen with it. Now Wiggins defending. Down low. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Batum is checked in for Thompson. And Toronto also making a switch. Martin's checked in. Pass to Hawkins. It's Wiggins on the wing. Bull covering. Here's Hawkins. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray. Martin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. DiVincenzo. Rebound Toronto. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wiggins. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bol Bol.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
2 shots.
And Wiggins drops them both. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Markkanen from deep three-point range. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Raptors. Continued to rack up points. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? He'll love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So for the Raptors right now, Aaron Wiggins out there with Williams. Then there's Cody Martin. Then it's Trayce Jackson Davis. And it's Hawkins in at the point guard position. Pass to Wiggins. There's the drive. Solid defense from Bol.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
DiVincenzo pass to Bol. Markkanen with a screen on Wiggins. Launches it. The shot that time not on target. Toronto leading by 5. Pass to Jackson Davis. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Wiggins, no good.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and cap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Now Covington. Lopez in the post. He's guarded by Martin. The 3, DiVincenzo. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Hawkins, covered by Lopez. And he lobs it up top. Up high, and down it goes on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Markkanen sets a screen. The 3, DiVincenzo. Toronto grabs the miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
DiVincenzo on the wing. There's the triple. New York, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. The Knicks making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Oh, great slam by Markkanen.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Martin. Williams against Markkanen. Martin with a screen on Markkanen. Here's Williams. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Raptors lead by 11.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Markkanen with it from deep. Oh, Lauri Markkanen, good from the corner.
Well, Markkanen sees an opportunity to make one of the easier threes in the NBA. That location in the corner, such valuable real estate.
Here's Hawkins. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Bol. And here's Lopez. Covered by Jackson Davis. Markkanen outside. Lopez, the screen. They get the rebound. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Markkanen against Williams. Jackson Davis' screen. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. McGee, he's checked in for New York. Kevin Durant comes in for Joseph. Luka Doncic is checked in for Toronto. Knicks trail by 8. Outside Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Pass to Doncic. Count it. Good. Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Now McGee. It's Markkanen on the wing. Williams defending. Markkanen, the pass to McGee. Shot clock at 6. Lopez, the screen on Doncic. Here's DiVincenzo. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Doncic with it. And it's McGee picking him up. Oh, got that one up quick. And it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Pass to Markkanen from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Jackson Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Martin, left side. Goes up at the elbow. And it's New York with a rebound. Here is DiVincenzo. Looking to get back on track. Pass to Lopez. It's stolen by Doncic. To the middle. Wide open. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Knicks trail by 13. Now here's McGee. Durant with it. He's guarded by Martin. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on JaVale McGee. The first one falls. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Lopez. Thompson comes in for Markkanen. Caruso, he's checked in for McGee. And it's Robinson in for DiVincenzo.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Outside Durant. Back to Robinson. Caruso outside. To snap the cold streak. Gobert, no good. Raptors lead by 15. Doncic outside to the paint. Deflects the pass. Pass to Kamari. Doncic outside. Here's Kamari. Robinson defending. Lets it fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And so Durant will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Robinson finds Durant. 14 feet away. Nice jump shot. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Daniels passes to Doncic. In the paint, Luka!
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Knicks trail by 15. Caruso outside. Pass to Durant. The fadeaway. That one falls. Durant's got 29 points.
One of the most efficient two-point shooters in the history of the game, Kevin Durant from the mid-range.
Now Duren, defended by Gobert. Duren, the pass to Williams. Spins. Scores off the spin. And the Raptors lead by 15.
They're really working the paint now.
Durant, pass to Caruso. Gobert inside, working on Duren. Screen by Robinson. Off target from three-point range.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Duren, the pass to Doncic. Back to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Duren.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, he'd been struggling a lot in the past few games. Good to see him bounce back with such a strong effort here tonight. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Inside. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Outside Hunter. Back to Doncic. From downtown. The Knicks pull it in. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
Boy, showing off his versatility. Klay Thompson attacking the interior of this defense.
Here's Doncic. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Robinson passes to Durant. Gets the 3 ball to go. Durant's got 13 in the second half.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
Pass to Kamari. Fires from deep. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 9th assist of the game now.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Raptors.
Free throws were a major factor tonight.
It's nice to get a lot of shots at the line, but then you need to convert them. They did that, and it paved their way to a win.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Jalen Duren.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Doncic passes to Daniels. Here's Kamari. Now here's Doncic, defended by Thompson. 11 feet out. Good. He hits the jumper. Doncic has got 34.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. A statement. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew,